What is up? What's up? Stevie Lou here with you. Broken arm stream tonight. just finished up another podcast with some friends called Totally Tunular. They had their 3rd-year anniversary, and I was on there with them. We did some trivia. We had a good time. Snitches get stitches. Come on, black guy, Brian. So I am here with you today. Just had a episode of MLC earlier this afternoon. Most of you, I'm sure, were watching and know what's going on. But if anyone doesn't, I got attacked. I got attacked in New York City, and I have a broken arm, and I'm in tremendous pain right now. It really fucking sucks. This could be like a broken arm, broken limb episode. If anybody in the chat wants to talk about your experiences with breaking an extremity, we could do that. I am, like I said, not feeling so great. Doctors got me on some medication. Arm is killing me, man. I can like feel my arm, my broken bone moving around in my forearm, and it sucks. It really fucking sucks. So Zarzar checking in. Lou Oyster Cult, the LOC, the Lokes in the house. Zarzar is a awesome lady. Checks in over at MLC all the time. Ross Dog Broken Spirit, are you not on Tylenols or something? Yeah, I took a couple. I mean, like, I can't just take Tylenol nonstop all day. So they did give me some hydrocodone, and I have taken a couple of those. I am medicated right now, so please bear with me. But yeah, we're here. We're doing it. Jerry says, Pat gonna get MLC nuked. Kevin knows now, won't be seeing Pat no more. And I don't think that's true, to be honest. I think that's not the greatest interpretation of YouTube law. I don't think Pat Dixon is banned from YouTube. I think, he's got some sort of inaccurate penalization here. Pat Dixon didn't do nothing wrong. From what I know, I could be wrong here, but I don't see where Pat went afoul, and I think he has a good chance to maybe appeal this a second way. I know it didn't work out so well for him the first time, but Zarzar says she's never broken a bone, and thank God. Something I've said to myself is that at 41 years old, breaking a bone is not good. Not good. Hurts. Again, in a lot of pain. Doctors put a half cast on me here. So like this part, if you can hear, this is a cast. The other side is not. The break happened on the ulna, which is the smaller forearm bone on the outside. So they put a half cast on me. I got to go see the orthopedist in next week to see how it's looking. They said that thankfully the break shouldn't need surgery. They should be able to just let it heal naturally. So we'll see how that goes. Greg Edwards, who is a hater. He's a hater. You're being a baby, acting like a 6-foot infant. Fair enough. Ross Dog, Broken Spirit says Opie could be the nunchucking person's next victim. I hate to say that. I did tell Kevin and everyone on MLC today that I did go to the fucking police station and was able to identify the guy that did this. So keep you updated on how that's going. Jerry says, "Oh no, he's banned. Oh no, he's banned. He evaded auto ban." I don't know, man. Like honestly, I disagree with you. His channel was taken down for some sort of bullshit reason. So I don't think he as a person is specifically banned from YouTube, but I don't know how this works, I guess. Yeah, Jerry's just talking shit. Jerry's saying the correct people have been in talks with Kevin. Pat is done until he's unbanned. Kevin can't talk, can't risk MLC to many enemies. Maybe there is something there. I would absolutely advocate for Pat Dixon on this and don't want to see him get fucked. Ross Dog Broken Spirit. Is everyone in the Devilverse going to sign your cast? I mean, it's a half cast. It's not. This part is just wrapped on my hand, so I don't see how that works. But sure. Maybe I'll get out to Hackamania and they can all. It should be off by then. But Greg Edwards says, "Damn, you snitch, crazy." Yeah, no, I guess that is the case if that's what you want to call it. I was assaulted with a weapon in the streets of New York City. And the way things work in order to file, proper police reports for insurance purposes and all that, you absolutely have to make an issue out of this. I'm not one to go to the police. I mean, if Greg Edwards wants to talk this hypothetical fantasy situation that I guess he's alluding to, I guess I have two options in Greg Edwards' fantasy world for me. In Minecraft, either in Minecraft I'd have to go to the police, or in Minecraft I'd have to go and get retribution and go do some crazy shit. So I don't know what reality you live in, but I'm trying to keep things above board. I'm 41 years old at this point and don't deserve to have this sort of shit happen to me. The streets of New York City have been shitty for a while now, and there seems to be no rule of law. And Ross Dog says the Toxic Avenger should have saved you. Let me show you guys. I got a Toxic Avenger tattoo. Let me show it off here. Got some ink a while back with my Toxie on there. Todd Pepper, you look sad, man. Hope you're feeling better. Dude, honestly, I am a little inebriated. I've been drinking a little bit tonight. I'm not a big drinker these days, but I was stressed out, like Ray says, and I decided to grab some beer. So yeah, I'm a little low energy Stevie. I've also been taking some Tylenols to help my arm, so I'll take it easy and all that. But yeah, man, this ain't great. I'll tell you, it's not great. Yeah, I know. I get it, Jerry. It sucks. I'm not sure. Says you did the right thing. These guys are just messing with you. I hear you. My friend. Get out that damn city already. It's a mess. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, dude. The thoughts passed through my mind a bunch recently, the past 48 hours, that maybe I really should start considering alternate locations to live and try to, be a successful human. I had a great run here in New York City, almost 25 years. And now I am seriously considering moving on. Maybe going out to California, going somewhere where the weather is nicer. Smokey the Spurg says, yeah, this was the second time you've been attacked. Smokey the Spurg pulling up some old school knowledge of Stevie Lou. Smokey, I don't know where you got this info, but you are correct. Let me see if I can pull up. Wow. Let me see if I can pull this up. Guys, bear with me. I was attacked before in New York City. And let me see if I can pull this video up. Bear with me. I had let's see, a shitty situation occur. Shit, this is sucky. I'm kind of just vamping here while I look for this link. It's not coming up. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, there's a clip out there of me dealing with. Okay, I'm sorry. Someone has a link for me. It's on your channel. Shit, you're right. Thank you, Smokey. Give me 1 second here, guys. Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this on while I pull this up so I'm not just totally killing everybody's vibe. I'm going to put on some biscuits again. And just give me 1 second. All right, found it. Thanks for bearing with me here. So yeah, Smokey's right. This whole story actually has a wild angle to it. Back in 2016, I believe it was, I had an incident when I was coming home from a boxing event in Times Square. And at the time, there was a big stabbing spree that was going on, a big slashing spree that was going on in New York City. And some guy pulled a knife on me as well. So this is kind of strange how almost 8 years later, I've had a second incident, but I do have the news story here that I'll pull up. Hopefully, this doesn't get me copyright stricken. But this is the realness, man. So basically, this happened, and I ended up on Pat Dixon's New York City crime report because of this incident, and that's how I got connected to Compound Media the first time. People think that it was because of Eastside Dave, which is true. But the reason why I ended up on Eastside Dave was because I was attacked in the street in New York City in 2016, and it made the news. And I ended up on Pat Dixon's New York City crime report. He somehow got in touch with me through a mutual friend that knew me and put me on the show. I can find that clip as well. We'll get to that. But right now, we can just play this jammy right here and let you guys see this shit. Let's go.
About another slashing in New York City. This time, it really close to home. What do you got?
Yeah, so as we all know, as of late, there have been a bunch of random slashings and stabbings here in New York City. But as New Yorkers, we're resilient and we go about our normal day-to-day activities. That was until a good friend of mine since childhood, Steve Lewis. He's 33 years old. 6'8", big guy we're talking about, Bill.
Not 6'8", 6'6".
Square at CB King's Blues Club behind me, trying to have a lovely evening with his girlfriend. On the way out, he was attacked by a man on the street.
Honestly, it happened so quickly. You know, I had to just react. You know, and it was like a fight or flight. And I'm a fight kind of guy. You know, it became one of these like battles that I wasn't expecting. You know, it was like do or die sort of thing.
The man asked him for money. When he politely declined, the man then pulled a kitchen knife about this big, the kitchen knife out of his pocket and went to slash my friend.
They got the knife off the guy. They got me to safety and got the guy arrested.
Now, the NYPD is now calling Steve a hero because what he did was he locked this guy up, who actually has a huge arrest record. He's about 41 years old, an African-American male who was on the streets as a vagrant, and nobody knows where he got the kitchen knife from.
I know the cops get a very bad rep these days with everything that's going on. They were completely professional and helpful, and they came in and they squashed the situation right away. How is Steve doing, though? He's going to recover? He's out of the hospital now?
He's going to be okay. He's obviously understandably very shaken up. So this can happen to anybody, and it's pretty scary. But as New Yorkers, I guess we got to stay resilient and carry on. And Steve, we have to thank him for getting this man off the street.
It's not by accident that Times Square was cleaned up over the last 20 years.
All right.
It's now seemingly falling back into a really It's in a bad way right now.
Right. And if we can learn anything from my friend Steve's story, actually, is that, of course, always stay aware and stay vigilant. But if something like this does happen to you, get the NYPD involved immediately and press charges so that these people remain locked up where they belong.
There you go.
Our friend, our best. He is a hero.
Thank you. I guess that guy. Oh boy. Yeah. So crazy. All right. Suburb life ain't bad. The West Coast don't want Stevie. Yeah, like Smokey said, that was on my channel. Yeah, I did get that. Hopefully that doesn't get me copyright stricken. Betrothed, how do I super chat? Right now, we're not doing super chats, but if you want, you got the PayPal, you got the Venmo. If you want to shoot me a few bucks, Venmo is at Stevie Lou 12. PayPal is at the Stevie Lou. A bunch of people have been very, very kind and have thrown me a few bucks in this trying times. But yeah, you saw that right there. That was wild. Yeah. Red Sox. I'm a big Red Sox fan. My parents, my dad raised me to be a Red Sox fan because of his pops. Same arm. Wow. Yeah. Zarzar Black Nunchucks came to finish the job. Yeah. I hate to say it because that moment was fucked up. I'll tell that whole story. Basically, what happened was I had come home from a boxing event at BB King's, which was an old venue in Times Square. And I had gone to a bar after the fights with my girlfriend at the time. And we were walking home. And on the walk home, this guy got in front of us and he was like, "Give me $1." And I said, "Hey, man, sorry, can't help you," and tried to walk on. But then the guy was like, "No, you're going to give me $1 right now, motherfucker." Kind of similar situation to this one, man, where I'm like just trying to walk home or do my job and some scumbag stops you in the street and starts trying to fuck with you. Who knows? Maybe because I'm 6'6". Most people say don't fuck with that guy. But I think that there is something wrong with certain people that are just like, hey, fuck it. I want to fuck with that thing right there because he's so tall and ugly or whatever you want to say, and in New York City, it's like, what do? Do you just run like a bitch every single time someone tries to confront you, or you tell people to like, hey, fuck off? And I'm not running around trying to pick fights, but I'm certainly one that will 100% stand up for myself and defend myself if it comes to it. So sadly, in New York City, the way things are, there's a lot of vagrancy and a lot of dangerous people with mental illness, drug addictions, way worse than anything you could ever imagine. Like upbringings that are just the most horrific things you could ever imagine. Those people are just out on the street every day, intermingling with real citizens, normal everyday folks. And for the most part, it kind of works and nothing happens. But, from time to time, unless like seriously, in those two situations, I would have had to turn off my natural reaction, my natural ability to protect myself. I would have had to turn that off in my brain and become some sort of like non-existent human and just completely withdraw and dissociate with reality and just clam up and get away as fast as I can. And for whatever reason, my wiring doesn't have that. So, I will try to avoid a situation at first, but a lot of times people try to escalate things real quick, especially on the streets of New York City. And I wish I had the, better recognition and had done that and had completely just disengaged and continue to disengage and continue to disengage, which I did try to. But here I am now, with a broken arm, having to deal with a lot of shit right now. I'll tell you what, having to work with one arm, doing everything is really tough right now. I don't have much use of this hand, even though it's moving. Like I can literally feel the broken bone floating around as I'm moving, and it's not good. And I'm not looking for sympathy here so much. So just letting you know where I'm at. Let's see what else we're right here. Which gives the most beatings to Lou, the streets of New York City or KB? That's a great question, Brian. That's a great question. See, the thing is with Kevin, it's like you can take those beatings, as tough as they may be in person. You know that's just kind of part of the whole show, and you gotta like just tuck your chin in and take that beating and try to say something funny back. That's been my whole MO, you know. Not gonna do that. Sorry, Ross Dog. The guy who broke Stevie Lou's arm is a good egg, Ray DeVito. That's not correct. I want to just go on record and say that Ray DeVito absolutely reached out to me yesterday when everything was going on and sent like a message of good tiding and peace, which I really appreciate. It allowed me to also say, "Hey, Ray, I apologize for whatever has been going down from me in this whole thing. And, I don't want to cause any more stress for you, buddy. Let's try to figure out a way out of this." And I hope that's the case because I do really like Ray. I think most people do. And yeah, he was kind of really getting into some shitty stuff recently with me. And so be it. Looks like we're running to the end of the line here. A bunch of people are live right now. It looks like Tuki's live, so I'm shooting myself in the foot by doing this. But I did want to just go live and say hello and try to catch up with you folks. Hit the like button, hit the notification button on your subscription, subscribe. We're trying to get this bad boy over the limit for view hours. So trying to work our way up to independence. Okay, but if you don't get money for it, it's abuse. Yeah, Brian. I'm fortunate to have health insurance and a company that has my back, and I have workman's comp and all that shit. So I think I'll be okay in this situation. But it still sucks, man. Like to be stupid but honest, like the toughest thing I have to do during the day right now is open my cat food can. It's so tough to open cat food with a broken hand. So I feel bad for my kitty cats. I gotta like struggle through that shit every morning and night, and that sucks. No TV interview this time. Ross Dog, honestly, man, like I thought that was a good thing to go on TV when that happened last time to try to get the story out. While I don't feel that way right now, I also think that I just don't want to draw more attention to myself due to the fact that this happened while I was at work, So it is what it is. Zarzar checking in saying that your lighting setup is looking a lot better now. Thank you so much, Zarzar. I had a bunch of people, fans, and even my wife reached out and said that I was doing something incredibly wrong with my lighting setup. My wife specifically was saying that I don't look naturally okay with my previous lighting setup. She was saying that like I just didn't look like myself. So I've been trying to work on my tone here, and I'm going to do more in the upcoming days to try to keep working on my setup. Thank you. I need like a better camera too and all that stuff. I'll probably change my angle. It's too bad you can't see. Let me see if I can like hold on. Do my new background here. Oh fuck, this hurts. Oh yeah, maybe you could see I got my new Sam Jackson painting up there, and maybe you could see too I've got my Christopher Merloni Up there, that's a new one that I just threw up on the wall. Maybe this. Maybe if I raise myself a little bit. But yeah, check out Christopher up there. Check out Sam Jackson. Check out The Secret of Cuck Island. We're going to work on the lighting. This is a work in progress. Thank you, everyone who's been here joining me. One more time, if you want. You got the PayPal, you got the Venmo. If not, it's all good. Thank you to everyone who has reached out and shot me a few bucks over the past 2 days. It's been very helpful. Yeah, I guess we'll leave you at that. Go check out Tukey live. Go check out Pat Dixon live. Check out Ray DeVito live now when I come off here. And stay in touch. I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming now that I'll be home. A lot more with this broken arm, trying to recuperate. So I'll keep you all posted. You rule. Once again, losers in the house, hit the like button. Stevie Lou is out of here.